get started in a seat. Sit up nice and tall. You can bring one shin in front of the other and bring your hands to your knees and start to, as you sit up a little bit taller, feel your chest broaden. And then as you exhale, maybe just a slight rounding of the upper back and drop your chin to your chest. So almost like cat-cow like movement. So you rock forward, slightly lifting the chin if you wish. And then exhaling to lean back and drop your chin towards your chest, rounding. And do that a few more times just to warm up the spine in that direction, front to back. And then find your middle. So what feels good in between, just embracing all three curves of your spine, your low back, your mid back, and your neck. And then let the weight of your head be right on top of that. And let your eyes close and just start to hear the sounds that you hear. Switching from that place of needing to react to just observing. And then see if you can observe your breath. Just notice the quality of your breath, the cadence of your breath. And then on your next breath in, just sit up a little bit taller, reach your hands up towards the sky, a deep breath in. Use your exhale to just twist over to the right, but stay nice and tall in your spine. And then reach back up through the center, full breath in. Twist over to the left. Back up through center as you inhale. And then exhale just to slowly tip over to the right. Drop your right hand down and just lean. Come back up through center, reach both hands high. And then drop your left hand down, lean over to the left. Come back up through center. And then whenever you're ready, just slowly start to make your way to hands and knees, tabletop pose. And once you're there, of course, now starting to incorporate all of those different movements, those 6 movements of the spine here. So taking that breath in to lift your heart, broaden through the chest. And then the exhale, you get to round your upper back and drop your head. Maybe that movement becomes a little bit deeper. And do that a few times. And then come back to middle and then find lateral movement side to side. So your right ribs over to the right, left ribs over to the left. Do that a few times. And then come back to middle. And we're going to find a little bit of a twist here. So you're going to find those 6 movements of the spine progress throughout our practice. So for here, I want you to reach your right hand up. Take a big breath in. You'll open up to the right. And then use your exhale to just thread the needle through. So your right hand draws over towards the left, in between your left hand and your left knee. And then you'll come back up. Do that again. Take a breath in. Press through your left hand, but reach your right hand up. Open up to the right. And then exhale to thread it through. Do that one more time. Inhale, rise back up. Big breath in. And exhale to thread, but don't land all the way down on the ground. Now reach back up as you inhale. You'll open up to the right. Reach your right hand forward and set your right hand on the ground. Now it's to the other side. Left arm will rise, open up to the left. Exhale to thread it through. Just hover right there. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach back up, open up. And then exhale to thread, maybe reach even further. Inhale, back up and reach up, open up. Last one, exhale to thread. Now reach back up and open through the chest. Reach your left hand forward and let it find the ground. Tabletop pose. Take a breath in one more time to lift the heart. And then exhale to round through the spine. And then come back to neutral. Tuck your toes, float your knees. Take one breath in to engage the belly. Now send your hips back and up. Downward facing dog. So that bigger bend in the knees, it happens as you press your hands down even more and send your seat up and back a little higher. Take a full breath in through your nose. Bigger breath out through your mouth. Now use your inhale to lift your hips high, keeping your knees soft. I want you to start to tiptoe your feet nice and wide up towards your hands. You'll land in Ragdoll pose with bent knees, head is heavy, arms heavy. Maybe you sway side to side. And then pause in the middle. One vertebra at a time, slowly, slowly, slowly. Start to rise. All the way up to standing and spin your palms forward. Take a breath in, shrug your shoulders as you inhale. Maybe again, open your mouth as you empty. And start to reach the hands up and overhead. Take a big breath in. And then you'll sit right into chair pose as you exhale. Lifting the heart. Think like a little bit like cow pose. And then exhaling, send the hands forward and round your upper back slightly. Drop your chin towards your chest. Now stand up as you breathe in. Reach the hands high. Send the left hand forward and the right hand goes behind you. You twist to the right. And then come back up through center. Reach both hands high. Right hand goes forward. Left hand goes back. You twist to the left. Now reach both hands high. Take a big breath in. Hook the thumbs overhead and lean over to the right. Back up through center, breathe in, and then over to the left. Back up through center, reach up higher, maybe even look up. And then hands through your heart, fold forward through soft knee. Your halfway lift takes your heart forward, bigger breath in. Plant your hands, step back, finding your first plank pose. Now knees on or off the mat. We need to broaden through the chest. Stay strong in the belly for 3. Find your breathing in and out through your nose, 2. Strong in the legs, last 1. Softly bend the knees, send the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Take a huge inhale. Bigger exhale. We'll do that again. You're gonna rise up to your toe. This time, bend your knees, look to your hands. Get totally empty first. Then 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Right away, it's your halfway lift, big breath in. Exhale to fold forward and drop the head. Press through your feet, stand all the way up, reach up, look up. Sit right into chair pose. Take a breath in, reach your heart higher. And then exhale, hands go forward, round your upper back, chin towards your chest. Now stand up on your inhale. Twist to the right, left hand forward, right hand goes behind you. Rising back up, reach forward or look up. And then you twist to the left, right hand forward, left hand goes behind you. Nice. Rise up, take a breath in, hook the thumbs. Lean over to the right. Last time here, you'll rise up. Tip over to the left. Back up through center, take a bigger breath in. Gaze can even look to your thumbs. And exhale, fold forward, bowing the chest. Your halfway lift takes your heart forward. Plant the hands back to plank, you step. Now stay for the inhale. Knees on or off the mat, lower all the way down or halfway. Find your upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog, you can press through your knee or hips go straight up and back. Now take a full breath in right here. Bigger exhale. Start to reach your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Roll the ankle, wiggle the toes. Maybe even start to bend the right knee and peel that hip open. Step right foot to your right thumb. Drop the left knee down, sweep arms high, big breath in to rise. And then right away, it's left hand goes forward, right hand goes back. You twist to the right. Rise back up through center, hook the thumbs, lean over to the right. Now back up through center as you inhale. Start to bring your hands down inside your right foot. I want you to wiggle walk that right foot a little bit wider to the right. Now here comes in this cat-cow-like motion. I want you to rock the hips forward and lift the chest slightly. And then exhale, pull the hips back and start to round through your upper back. Maybe drop chin towards your chest. Maybe even start to pick your right toes up off the ground. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, rock yourself forward, lift your chest, maybe lift your chin. And then exhale, pull it back, round your upper back. And expand. 1 more like that. Rock forward on your inhale. Rock back as you empty. Rock forward as you inhale. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Spin your back heel down. I want you to open up to warrior 2. You'll rise. Start to reverse your warrior. Right hand, reach it up to the sky. Extended side angle, right forearm to your right thigh. Reach your left arm over your ear. Spin your chest up a little higher. So nice. Take 1 more breath in, get even longer. Back to warrior 2, you land. Straighten the legs, reach the arms high, parallel the feet. And then hands through your heart, just fold forward that wide leg. Forward fold, drop your head. Take your halfway lift, get even longer. Bigger exhale, soften elbows and fold right back down. Now halfway lift as you breathe in. Bend through your left knee, keep your right leg long, that Ardha Skandasana. We're gonna find a little bit of a different twist. Take your right hand under your nose, right on the ground. Start to bring your left hand behind your head. So lift your left elbow up a little higher. And then exhale, send it towards your right elbow just to round through the upper back. 1 more like that. Inhale, open up. And then exhale to round it. Now this time, maybe reach the left hand all the way up as you twist to the left. Bring the left hand down and frame your right foot at the top of your mat. Low runner's lunge. Take a big breath in. Now, as you exhale, I want you to rock your hips back and see if you can start to straighten your right leg. Now, you might even hop your back foot up halfway. It's pyramid pose. Now, we don't have blocks, but if you do, bring your hands right to them. Maybe wiggle walk that right foot just a little bit wider. I want you to take that breath in to broaden through the chest. And then exhale to fold forward. One more like that. Inhale, lengthen it out as you breathe it. And exhale to fold. Now, reach your heart forward. I want you to pour weight into that right foot. See if you can lift the back leg up just hip height. You can soften that right knee. Reach your heart forward, take a breath in. Soften both knees as you land both feet at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, bigger inhale to lengthen. Big exhale to fold forward, bow the chest. Press through your feet, stand all the way up, rise and reach your hands high. Sit right back into chair pose. Take a full breath in. Sink a little lower. Stay, huge inhale. A little lower. Now one more breath in to lift the heart even higher. This time just fold forward and bow the chest down. Take your halfway lift, breathe it in. Point your hands, step back, finding that plank pose. Again, you'll take your inhale to prepare. Knees on or off the mat, lower halfway or all the way down. Find your upward facing dog or your cobra. Back to downward facing dog, your hips rise. A full breath in to sit. Bigger breath out to empty. Lift your left leg up and back. Three-legged dog, roll the ankle, wiggle the toes. Maybe you start to bend that knee and peel it open. Take one more breath in. You might even lift the right heel up a little higher. Use your exhale to step left foot to your left thumb. Drop the right knee down. Sweep the arms high, up and overhead. Take that inhale. Twist to the left. Right hand goes forward. Left hand goes behind you. You'll reach both hands up. Hook the thumbs. Elbows go wide. Then lean over to the left. Stay here for a moment as you breathe in. Big breath out. Now you'll rise back up through center. Bring your hands down inside your left foot. Now wiggle up that left foot a little wider. We're finding lizard, that movement here. Take a breath in to rock your hips, your heart forward. And then exhale to pull it back and round just a little. It doesn't have to be really big. These movements can be slight. Just notice the move, matching your movement with breath as you tip forward. On the inhale and exhale pulls you back, like this rocking motion. One more like that. Inhale, forward. Lift the chin if you wish. And then exhale to pull back. Feel the back body expand. Now you'll rock back forward, bending into your left knee. Tuck your back toes, lift that knee off the ground. Start to spin that back heel down, open up, warrior two. So your left knee is bent. And then your reverse warrior, left hand will rise as you inhale. Take left forearm to your left thigh, right arm over your ear, side angle. Think about one long line from your back foot out through your right hand. Take one more breath in, get even longer here. So nice, and then back to warrior two. Straighten the legs, reach the arms up, parallel the feet. And then your forward fold, hands through your heart as you drop the head down. Take your halfway lift, bigger inhale. Bigger exhale as you fold and bow the chest. One more like that. Inhale, halfway lift, big breath in. Exhale to fold, bow down. Now it's halfway lift. Get even longer through the spine. Bend through your right knee. It's that Ardha Skandasana, side lunge. Keep your left hand under your nose, right hand behind your head. Take an inhale to lift your right elbow higher. And then exhale, bring it to tap the opposite elbow, slight rounding of the upper back. One more like that. Inhale, open up. And then exhale to round in. Now this time as you open up, reach the right hand high, you'll twist to the right. Drop the right hand down, frame your left foot at the top of your mat. Now here's that fun part. You'll take a breath in to reach your heart forward. Exhale, pull the hips back. Maybe start to straighten your left leg and hop your back foot a little closer. Maybe even widen your stance here by wiggle walking that left foot wider. Pyramid pose. Take a breath in to stay. And then exhale to fold in. One more like that. Inhale, finding that length. Exhale, finding the strength, and breathe all the way out. Now look forward. You can soften that left knee. As you lift that back foot, that back leg up, hip height. Yes, and then see if you can drop that right hip down in line with the left. Be easy in the chest, soften the face. Take one more. Inhale, get even longer. And then exhale to fold at the top of your mat, but with soft knees. Halfway lift, bigger breath in. Exhale to fold right back down. Let it go. Now press through your feet, stand all the way up. You'll rise on your inhale. Sit back into that chair pose. Stay as you breathe in. Sink even lower as you empty. One more like that, bigger inhale. Sink lower. One more breath in to lift through the chest. Exhale, fold forward and bow down. Your halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back, find plank. Your breath in to prepare. You choose your journey to downward facing dog. You land there. So nice. Take a breath in, stay. And a bigger breath out. Take a moment to drop your knees down, land in tabletop pose. Lift your heart as you inhale. Exhale, round into cat, breathe out. Now come back to neutral. I want you to send your right leg back behind you. Send it hip height, let it float. Reach your left hand forward, that spinal balance. Find your middle as you inhale, lengthen it out. And then exhale, tap left elbow, right knee together underneath you. One more time like that. Pull it apart. And then exhale, draw it in. Now pull it apart. Drop your left hand down, tuck your right toes, press back through your right heel. Start to spin your right heel down, reach the right arm up. Modified side plank. Now to start, I want you to reach your right hand forward. And then reach it back up to the sky. You can stay here or start to float your right leg. Now you might play with balance a little. Start to bend through your right knee. Maybe grab your right foot, the top of your right foot, with your right hand. Now if you find it, I want you to kick your foot into your hand and feel your chest broaden. Stay, breathe out. Gently release the foot. If you have it, reach your right hand back up to the sky. Stamp your right foot on the ground, rise all the way up. Gate pose. Right hand goes down, left hand reaches high. Take one more breath in, feel your whole left side get a little bit longer. And then slowly bring your hands back down to the top of your mat. Tabletop. Take a breath in to lift through the heart. Breath out to round your spine. And we switch sides. So weight into your right knee. Send your left leg back. Stay here. Reach your right hand forward. Take a breath in. Pull that apart. And then exhale. Elbow and knee together. They draw in. One more. Pull it apart as you inhale. And then exhale. Draw it in. Now pull it apart. Can you get even longer but keep the belly strong? Set the right hand down, tuck the left toes under. Press back through your left heel. Spin your left heel down, reach your left arm up. Take a big inhale to open up. Reach your left hand forward. Start to let your left leg float hip height. Stay here or bend your left knee. Grab for the top of your foot. Now, if you find it, you can find a little quad stretch to start. But then I want you to find the back bend, but active. So press your foot into your hand. Broaden through your chest. One more breath in to really enjoy it. And then gently release the foot. Stamp it on the ground. Rise up to gate pose. Left hand travels down your left leg. Reach right hand high. And then slowly your hands find tabletop. Your left knee meets the right. And I want you to close your eyes here. Start to make those different movements of the spine here. So cat-cow, lateral movement side to side. Maybe moving in a circle one direction. And then the other. With your eyes closed, can you move with intuition, just really listening to what your body is asking for? And then pause in the middle. Take your knees a little bit wider and your big toes together. Send your hips back. Let your chest melt towards the ground. Maybe even create a pillow underneath your forehead to let your head rest on top of. Child's pose. Landing in stillness, but still staying connected to your breath. You're here for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Just take one big breath in. Feel your back body expand. And then exhale to land and just sink in. Feel supported by the ground. Slowly shifting your weight forward. Bringing your knees under your hips. And then one last time to thread the needle. So your left hand will stay. Reach your right hand up. Take a breath in. And slowly thread it through. So your right hand can reach towards the left side. Let this time your right ear or temple comes to the ground. Now you have a lot of options here. So you can stay right here, or if you'd like to deepen, maybe start to send your left foot over beyond your right fingertips. So your left foot over to the left. This is just one more option of how you can deepen that stretch in the upper back with a slight twist in the spine. Maybe wrapping your left arm around your low back. That serves you. But I like to use my hand to press down and lift my chest just a little bit higher with every exhale. Stay here just for 3. Last 2. Final 1. You can press down through your left hand and bring your right hand back to your mat. And then slowly start to pick that left leg up. Bring it back. Now I want you to just cross your left knee, bring it behind or over to the right, behind your right knee. Start to take your feet a little bit wider. So your knees are crossed right in front. Take a breath in to tip your heart forward like that cow shape. Now thinking like cat, you round through your upper back and let your hips draw back to deepen that stretch in your hips. To your degree, you stay here and breathe for 3. Finding that internal rotation of the thighs after that external rotation 2. Last 1. You'll rock your weight back forward. Just send that left leg straight back. Let it get long. And drop your left knee next to the right. Now we switch to the other side. Left arm will rise. Take a big inhale. And twist over to the right. Thread the needle. Really reach your left hand as far as you can. Let your left ear, your left temple drop down to the ground. Choosing to stay here, or for this side, it's your right foot that stamps over to the right. Your right leg is long. You can stay here, or wrap your right arm around your low back. Stay here just for 2. Feeling that stretch in between the shoulder blades or on top of the shoulder blades 2. Last 1. Press down through your right hand to bring your left hand to match. Pick your right leg up, send it behind you. And then let that knee cross behind the left knee. Feet go wide. Now rock your chest forward. Think like cow. And then pull your hips back, round like cat. To your degree, you stay here. Breathe for 3. Starting to slow things down 2. Last 1. You'll rock the weight back forward. Just reset. Tabletop pose. Any final movements that feel good in the head, the neck, any part of the spine, you take it. Then you'll find a seat. Swing your legs out around in front of you. Take your legs long and give them a shake. And then sit up nice and tall with the knees soft, heels grounding. Take a breath in to lengthen. And then bring your right shin in front of your left. Now you find this external rotation just enough to sit up nice and tall. And then tip your chest forward. Nice, easy fold. You can drop your head when you're ready. You're not wrong. 5 breaths. If you'd like to rock your head side to side and that feels good, go for it. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1, you'll slowly rise up. Take your hands behind you, plant your feet hips width distance, lift your hips high, reverse tabletop. And slowly find the ground. Now it's your left shin in front, same deal. You can lift your heart a little higher. And then nice and easy, just fold forward. Feeling the back side of your body again. Just get a little bit longer. A little bit broader. Fill it with breath. For 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now slowly you'll stand or sit all the way back up. Take your legs out in front of you. Give them one last final shake. And then you'll just slowly make your way onto your back. So just if you want to go slow and roll one vertebra at a time, go for it. If not, just find your way there. And then find your long body stretch. Point your toes forward, reach your arms up and overhead. Biggest inhale to fill you up. Open your mouth. Take your arms down along your sides. Start to bend your knees and take your feet a little bit wider than your hips, just like we did last week. Keep your knees nice and wide. Just take a big breath in to stay. And if you want, even goalpost the arms. That could feel nice. Take both knees over to the right. Back through center, both knees over to the left. A nice counter stretch in the front of the hips, the front of your thigh. And come back through center. And if you want, knees towards your armpits, give them a squeeze, happy baby pose, keeping a hold of your knees or grabbing for your feet. And take one more big breath in. And then let your legs go long, let your arms go long, but take up space here. Get yourself comfortable. Take a big inhale to fill up to the top. Open your mouth. Let it go. And you sink in. Your final rest. Your Shavasana. Have you cleared the path you want to travel? Are you ready, willing, and able to do whatever it takes to have what you want? Decide what you want. Be as clear as you can be, and then say it, write it. Share your idea with a friend. Then ask yourself if you are ready, willing, and able to do what it takes to have what you want. Ask yourself that question as often as you need to. Watch how you feel when you say what you want. Look closely at yourself, your fears, your angers, your resistance. One after another, remove the blocks until the path you want to travel is clear. Remove the obstacles until you can clearly see your vision and your voice is strong and clear. I am ready, willing, and able to have what I want, and it's in my highest good. Take a full breath in. A long breath out. Start to send a little more energy to your fingers. A little more life to your toes. And start to bend your knees. You'll roll to the side of your choice. Slowly make your way up to a seat. Once you are there, sitting up nice and tall, bring your hands together right in front of your heart. Take that big breath in to expand. A long breath out to land. And slowly bring your thumbs to the center of your forehead. A reminder, of course, to be kind to yourself. To share that kindness with others. Namaste.